two of four guys from a Langley rocker group of rockers, and they've been added to the Vancouver Seeds list for this year on this CD. That's a pretty nice start, I'd say. But they've been together for a while. It's Cece and Jay, and this is the Spitfires, two of four.
Jay and Cece. Yes. Welcome, guys.
Did I just say? See, Jay and Cece, welcome to the show.
Welcome,
Thanks.
welcome. And congratulations, of course, for making it onto the Seeds album.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Although, you know, you've been rocking for quite some time. This isn't a new thing for you guys.
No. We've been around since about '97, and well, this is one of the bigger things we've done. But we've released a whole bunch of stuff all over the world. We've got about 20 releases worldwide on different 7-inches compilations, full-length albums.
20.
And so,
Nice.
what does it mean for your guys? I mean, we've had Shauna on the show from Seafox from time to time to unveil the winners for each year and what have you. What does this mean to a band to be included on this?
It's like a lot of recognition. I mean, that's always been sort of a staple around Vancouver in the last few years or whatever. And so, I mean, Canada came out of nowhere too, and we're just like, wow, that's awesome. I mean, it gets a lot of play, and it's kind of hard to get on, like, FM radio and stuff. And it's like, once you're kind of there, and that thing's just, it's a great tool for it. Right across the board as far as Canada goes too, So they're
It's
really
well respected right across Canada. As far as
This
radio
album.
goes.
Yeah, the seed thing's pretty important. I mean, judging from the past bands that have been on there too,
Right.
So it's quite awesome to be on that thing.
You were saying earlier this morning that it was quite a surprise because you really just entered a CD sort of last minute, thought, well, let's just throw one in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Why do you think you stood out?
I don't know. It was just like, wow, that's great. I mean, I joined a little later than these guys, right? So I've always liked the band. I've always thought, like, they're a great band. And then so it just came out of the blue, like, wow, there's a lot of entries on this thing.
For sure.
And so, I mean, I think we rock a lot.
Yeah,
You rock.
we must be pretty
Whoa.
doing good.
I was thinking it would be kind of difficult for a band like you guys to fully, for a CD to capture the essence of your band, because you guys are notorious for having a crazy stage show, beers being spilt and craziness, right?
They can get a little silly.
So, which is good, which is rock and roll, right? But
Yeah.
how do you put that on a CD? How do you get people to really get what you're about, right?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of like, I mean, the songs are obviously the most important thing, right? It's like, and the live show is a big to do with us, right? It's kind of, I suppose it's kind of hard to do that, but I think the songs just stand out on their own, and then the live show is just like an icing, and there's a bunch of beer being
I
thrown.
think we sort of like represent like an old school sort of rock and roll too. Like, there's not a lot of bands doing an AC/DC sort of rock and roll these days, so maybe that's something that people can attach themselves to,
Yeah, totally.
What do you not like about? That's interesting. You're talking about old school. So what do you not like about today's industry? Like, what makes you pull your hair out about it?
Jeez,
I just don't care for a lot of the mainstream rock and roll bands on the radio. We're pretty much classic rock fans, and even like punk rock fans from the '70s, '80s sort of era music.
I just like it a bit more, not so polished, just a bit more raw. You can kind of get into it more.
Yeah.
I just like to check your head at the door kind of thing and just have fun with it.
Give it to us straight up.
Yeah, totally. Just like.
So you're saying a lot of the stuff today is overproduced and what have you.
Well, it's a little. I mean, some of that is great for what it is too, right? Like, I mean, some of that needs to sound that way, I guess you could say. But I just like it a bit more stripped down, and I think that's what Spitfires are totally stripped down. It's just like there's no question what you're getting into when you hear it, It's just like it's old school. It's just rock and roll. It's like you want to be able to go and at least listen to it or go see it and just have fun with it,
For sure. Now we're going to get a chance. I don't know if you're going to be stripped down or not, but we're going to get a chance to see you guys in your upcoming video. We're going to get a look at it after the break, but tell us a little bit quick before we show it what it was like shooting Headcase.
Cold.
Yeah, it was in
cold.
January.
It was in January. It was outside for most parts. I was freezing.
Yeah,
Where
we
was
were
it?
freezing. It was on a pyrotechnics lot out in North Burnaby somewhere?
Yeah.
Or no, South Burnaby, sorry.
Ooh,
There was lots of
pyrotechnics.
fire and stuff, and you sort of had to get around the fire every time they'd stop camera because it was just freezing. But it was cool. It was exciting, but it was really long. I just didn't realize it would take so darn long.
That's the traditional
sure.
Vancouver shooting story. It was
It
freezing.
was freezing and it was long. Well,
it
you know
was
what?
rain.
I'll bet you the final product is very cool, and I'm pretty pumped to be able to show it to our viewers. We're going to have to take a quick break. When we come back, the guys are going to set it up and show you their new video Headcase from the Spitfires. So keep watching.
Again, like I do, welcome back, everybody. Tomorrow's show, we're going to have a quick look. David Suzuki and Aaron Seba sitting on the beach having a nice interview.
Yeah. And brand new Urban Rush Hour with Russell, of course, and recording artist Sky.
And a visit to our studios by the Greater Vancouver Zoo.
We want to make sure we thank the Spitfires. Thank you,
Thank
CC
you.
and Jay. You guys were
Thank
great.
you.
And for those of you, go pick up seeds. It's in stores now, and check out the Spitfires.ca because it'll give you way more info and all the guys and all the latest cool stuff they're up to, like their new video. Set it up for us, boys.
This is the Spitfires new video.
Shot by Danny Nowak in Burnaby.
Head case.
Enjoy it, guys. Head case. Bye.
Bye-bye.